Hi, this is Rajan from 3DWiggle. I'm going to show you today how to make 3D images with normal 2D camera and then prepare those images to be seen on any equipment. To make 3D pictures you can use any camera you have. For these demonstrations we're going to use a professional digital camera, a compact digital camera and also one of the cheapest smartphones available. To take a 3D photo you will need to take two images. One for the left eye and one for the right eye. With a compact camera, one for the left eye, one for the right eye. With our little smartphone, one for the left eye and one for the right eye. So we're going to take a 3D photo from the subject and I'm going to make a series of photos from the left to the right and then I will be able to choose two of the best photos. I can do the same with a normal compact camera and also with my smartphone. If you want to make best Wiggle 3D images, you have to move just a little bit between the images. So don't try to do big movement, try to make a series with small movement between the pictures. What you can also use is the continuous shooting, available of many cameras. And you can do the same with a compact camera. Just make small movement from the left to the right between the images. Also here, the continuous shootings allowed you to make a series of images. In 3DWiggle you can correct all the rotations of the camera, so you don't need a tripod. Just try not to go up and down because you cannot correct this one. Let's compose our Wiggle images now. To select the two images, open the folder in an image viewer and go back and forth until you find the best pair. Then, select the chosen images and drag and drop them into 3DWiggle and save them as an image pair. Press the play button to start the wiggling and begin to adjust the image. You usually start by aligning the images. Then you can correct the other settings. Here we are correcting the brightness difference between the images and add some saturation. We can now share the Wiggle image by exporting it. We use the bars to export by setting the export mask and the zoom. We can export as a video, usually for uploading on YouTube, as animated GIF, as side-by-side to display on a real 3D TV, as cross-eyed to be watched by crossing your eye, or as two separated images. And you can add an HTML file to Wiggle in the browser. We choose to export side-by-side with HTML file. 3DWiggle produces a side-by-side image out of the selection we made and an HTML file to open in any browser. The HTML code is static, so it can be shared everywhere. The image is wiggles and en masse over. Let's do the same with an image pair from a compact camera. Because the camera is smaller and we don't have a viewfinder, you will have to correct much more. In addition to the alignment, we need to adjust the axis because we turn the camera slightly between both images. Nevertheless, we are able to produce quickly a good Wiggle 3D image. Let's set up now the image from our cheap smartphone. On this smartphone, the shutter button is on the screen. I hardly saw anything in the sun and I had to wait a long time between pictures, so I rotate the smartphone quite a lot. All these needs now to be corrected here. But again, we are able to produce an acceptable Wiggle 3D images with one of the cheapest smartphones. Large differences between the images are also common for small objects. Errors are amplified because the scenery is small. Probably you will move toward the object between two images. You can correct this with the zoom balance. You can also quickly correct the brightness, contrast and saturation. Once the image is exported, you can do all the post-processing you want. Here, we're just going to sharpen the image a little bit, but you could also apply any filter you want. Now we have Wiggle 3D images ready to be shared. We can send them per email along with the HTML file. We can also upload them in the cloud. This is an example with Google Drive. I just drag and drop the side-by-side image and HTML file in the Google Drive folder and set up the share permissions. We have now a URL that can be opened in a browser from anywhere. If you have a website with a content management system, it's very easy to add Wiggle 3D images. If you can find a Wiggle 3D module for your content management system, please contact us. This example shows the uploading on the 3DWiggle.com website built with Concrete 5. As you see, we added a Wiggle 3D image in a few seconds. Remember also that we created side-by-side images. Side-by-side images can be displayed on a real 3D TV with 3D glasses. So, with 3DWiggle, you can also create real 3D images to be viewed on a real 3D equipment. Without 3D equipment, you can still see real 3D images using the cross-eye technique. Just pause this video now and start crossing your eyes until you see the 3D image in the middle. And, as last but not least, to show you Wiggle 3D images to your friends, you can also upload whole collections to your tablet. So, this was Rajan for 3DWiggle. Thank you for watching.